Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run over me.
Hi, this is Jan Lewis. Welcome to be my guest. Today we have Andra Stone with us, and she's the president of the Hospital Auxiliary at the Milford Regional Medical Center. And also we have Bev Carver with us, and she is the publicity officer at the Auxiliary at the Milford Regional Medical Center. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
We have another event. This has happened. Is this every year? This is the 15th event.
Yeah, but we didn't do it for
3 years
because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Taste of the Towns, and it's pretty cool. This year it's going to be located at the Portuguese Club, 119 Prospect Heights in Milford, 6 to 9, Thursday, September 14th. So it's coming up. It's not that far away.
No, it isn't.
So who wants to tell more about it? Yeah, go ahead, Andra.
I will. I'll tell you about the restaurants we're having, because we've got 18 different companies coming in, and some of them have never done it before, so this is really exciting for us. First of all, 3 Restaurant from Franklin, 110 Grill from Hopkinton, Beyond Full from Hopedale, and they're new, Candy Cottage from Holliston, and they're new, Dunkin' Donuts, Gallifit's Restaurant and Tavern in Mendon, JR's Diner in Milford, Mendon Street Kitchen in Uxbridge, MRMC Cafeteria in Milford, Oracle Mexican, and that's a new restaurant in Hopkinton, Oliva's Market in Milford, Prezzo Bar and Grill in Milford, Price Chopper. Even though they're a grocery store, they do foods, and they're always very good, from Hopkinton, Red Heat Tavern in Milford, Raillery Public House in Franklin, and they're also new, Wanakora in Milford, and the Willows in Medway.
Now
They're
the
new.
Willows, that's the retirement home, right?
Yes,
Yes,
but
it
they
is.
have 2 restaurants in there.
Restaurants in the Willows. I'm going to be speaking there. I've got to eat there.
Yeah,
Oh, how cool is that? That's a lot. How many in all?
18.
Is that the most you've had?
It's about average, 17, 18.
I love this title. Where is? I haven't been here. Beyond Full in Hopedale. Where in Hopedale?
Right downtown Hopedale.
It's in the town hall, actually,
In-
right downtown.
In a brick building?
Yes.
Near that big, beautiful church?
Across the street from it.
Across the street. And there's a restaurant in
It
there?
was another
Yes.
restaurant before, a breakfast restaurant before.
Beyond Full.
Beyond Full is the name of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds pretty cool to me. Of course, Dunkin' Donuts is always a winner. Oh my God. I haven't heard. Of course, I've heard of JR's at the cafe, the hospital cafe. Oliva's Market. Yeah. Price Chopper in Hopkinton. Okay, now I know about the Willows in Medway. 2 restaurants. Okay, that's good. Candy Cottage in Holliston. Where is that?
Right in the center of town. If you were going towards Holliston, when you get to the center, you take a right, and it's a few
And it's
buildings.
right there?
A few in Holliston.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's on the left.
Do they have fudge?
They have everything.
I hit the grocery store and I'm like, I don't hit it always on the right day, but oh my God, it's just, and then eat during the week. You take a little bit, you savor it a little bit, you don't gobble the whole thing down. You got to be sick as a dog.
Right.
But it's so good. Okay, so that's good for me to know that there's that place. Okay, now the 110 Grill in Hopkinton. That's really easy to find, right up that street from Upton, right up on the right. Is it before where you go for urgent care or Price Chopper?
It's after Price Chopper,
Yeah.
to the right, and urgent care is in there.
Okay, so it goes over
But they're
there.
right on the corner there.
I heard great things about that.
Yeah.
God, where the 3? Oh yes, the 3 restaurant in Franklin. Paul had a photography exhibit there. They had upstairs. They had the artists. And okay, God, I know what that is. O'Reilly Mexican, Hopkinton. Haven't heard about that one.
It's new. It's
Have
new.
you been?
And we went over one night, and it's very good.
There's one opening up right in the center of Upton too.
That's Railtree.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, okay, well, we have Oliva's Market in Milford. I mean, they're terrific. Prezzo Grill and Bar, The Red Heat Tavern, I've seen it. Where is this?
On 109.
No wonder I've seen it. I don't know. I'm going to Joanne's all the time for
Yes,
crafts.
there you go.
The Wanakura, is that
Wanakura.
Japanese?
That's been around for a long time. It's on 140.
Mm-hmm.
The Wanakura, and it's in Milford.
Mm-hmm. It's in a little strip mall on Route 140. West Street.
It's on the right as I'm heading for Milford.
Yes.
And it's got a sleep
And
center.
you take the left if
Yes.
you're going to my house.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
before
they're
that on the right,
across.
that little plaza.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've got the Milford Hospital Sleep Center there. You go to find out if you're breathing okay. When
Right.
you're sleeping. My husband went there and they say, oh yeah, you need the snout,
Oh,
the
yes.
snozzle thing that drives me nuts. But anyway, now, again, this is the 15th annual Taste of the Towns. Sample foods from rare area restaurants, raffles 50-50, cash bar. How much? It's $40 in advance.
Mm-hmm.
45 at the door. Is this for a couple or a person?
A
Per person.
Per person. Okay. September 7th is on a... No. They want... Wait a minute now. Tickets available. Tell us about where the tickets are.
Want to do that?
Oh, sure. So the tickets, we're going to be selling the tickets in the cafeteria at the Atrium Cafe at Milford Regional Medical Center. And I actually don't have do I have my flyer in front of me here with the dates?
I didn't bring the dates.
Let me see.
But you can also get tickets from any auxiliary member.
How many of you have members? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and you
Or,
also can call the foundation office.
right.
Tell them you want tickets.
And there's a telephone number, too, on that brochure.
508-259-0138. 508-259-0138 to get your ticket. Do you have to do cash or can you do credit card?
Either way.
Either way.
Either way. You'll take any of them. Okay.
And so the dates that are available that you can purchase at the Atrium Cafe
Okay.
are September 7th, 8th, 11th, and 12th from 11:30 to 2:30, and on September 7th and 12th from 4:30 to 5:30. So
That's good for people getting out of work. That's
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people who are not morning people will be open to it later.
exactly.
This is, now, what is a 50-50?
That's a ticket you buy, so many raffle tickets or ever how many you want. I think they're doing it $1 for one ticket and $3 for 5 tickets. And at the end of the night, they count all the money and we keep half, and the person whose ticket is drawn gets the other half.
Yeah, I remember when we went a number of years ago. And was it beautiful big gift baskets? Do I remember correctly?
Yes.
Beautiful. I mean, with themes.
They all have themes. We have around 38 different baskets to choose from in the raffles. So, and they're all exciting, and they go from restaurants to pet care to skincare. So there are all kinds of options. There's artwork. There's jewelry. Marshall's jewelry donated some gift certificates. It's Jones Jewelry did as well. They have some beautiful earrings that they're going to have, and so it's pretty exciting. I don't know which I'm going to choose. Where I'm putting my raffle ticket, I have no idea.
Well, you've already mentioned 3 or 4 that I would love.
Yes.
Just naturally. So do you have to pick one?
These are all donated, and the total amount, if you were adding all the prizes together, was $4,000.
Right.
But can you bid on, I mean, not bid, but put your ticket in as many as you want?
Whatever you want to
Absolutely.
do.
Absolutely. So spread it out.
Yeah, and if you've got friends with you, your husband, your wife, say, you do it too.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I would, and they do that at the end of the night, right?
Yeah, the sales will go on during the event,
Yeah.
and then they'll draw it at the end of the
We've
evening.
been
And you
talking
do
with Andra
not-
Stone, and she is the president of the auxiliary over at the Milford Regional Medical Center, and Bev Carver, who's also over the auxiliary, and she's a publicity officer. We're talking about Taste of the Towns, and it's to benefit the hospital, right?
Yes,
What
it
are we
is.
aiming for this year?
All the money that we get for this one is going towards the 4th floor, which is basically palliative care and oncology.
Right.
Is it hospice also, or just palliative?
I don't know that for sure.
Okay.
And I don't want
It's
to...
important. I know that my husband was in the hospital recently. He had a lovely room. 2nd floor? I think it was the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
It was a single. Actually, I parked at Dana-Farber across the street, walked, because I will not take up an emergency room parking lot if somebody needs it.
That's
I mean,
right.
I'm not going to do, unless we're going. And I could look out his window and look right across at my car. It was a beautiful, he got really lucky. It was lovely. Beautiful, beautiful room. Yeah, it was nice. I think it used, my guess is it used to be the former pediatrics ward, because it goes up. You come around the hall and it goes steep up a little like this, and then you go down around to the...
No, the pediatric was straight ahead.
It-
Oh, no, the new babies was straight ahead back. It was not the pediatric.
It wasn't the pediatric.
No.
Then why do I remember that's the way it is now? It's kind of like a on the floor, and then you go...
Yep.
I remember that with my baby, with my son. Maybe it was a floor upstairs. I know he was there a couple times. Yeah, that was. They did a great job with that poor little guy. Oh my God. Now,
Actually, the kids years ago used to be on the fourth floor,
the
way
floor.
down at the end.
Okay, maybe that's why in the floor. Maybe all the floors do that. I'll never forget it.
It's because they're putting on additions.
Oh, okay. That emergency room is. It's just like UMass. It is so busy.
It is.
Hey, don't complain if at least you get a bed in the hall. I've had one many times. You know, hey, it's fine.
Yep.
Better than sitting out there for, waiting anyway. It's okay. I'll take it. So we have that coming up, the Taste of the Towns. I've been there, and is it going to be set up the same way where you wait in line, and you come in, and throughout the room, the restaurants are lining the room like that?
That's correct.
And you take your plate, and you go and help yourself.
Yep.
Or if the restaurant's there, they will serve you, as well.
So you just go on up, say, I want some of that,
Yeah.
and
And
They
they'll-
actually have the plates. You'll sit down at a table that will have the fork, the spoon, all of that, and the napkin. But when you get up, you just take your plate from whoever you're going to, and you can use that plate for all of
you
them.
can keep going back.
you can.
I
Yes.
remember I was full the first shot out of the gate, but you can keep going back.
Yeah.
And they didn't run out of food, I don't think.
No,
No.
no.
What
No.
time do the restaurants have to get there? This is a big day.
They come at 5.
And it starts at,
It's 6.
only at 5. It doesn't take them long to set up.
No,
No.
no, it really doesn't.
That's pretty neat. I know when we went, I think one couldn't make it, 1 or 2 restaurants couldn't make it, or something like that happened. Things happen. Somebody gets
Yeah.
sick, whatever, but
Well, I'll
Right.
give you an example. JR's Diner was just sold. She's from Brazil, and she's going back to Brazil to be with her mother because her father died. But the person she sold it to, it was under the agreement that they would still do Taste of Town.
good. That's really good. Yeah, and an agreement. Everybody signs an agreement now. Is that, it's important maybe? And sign an agreement that at least somebody from your restaurant's going to show up. Because that's got to be strange. You've got a space for everybody, and then, I don't remember seeing a vacant space, though. It was set up so perfectly. And I remember seeing a doctor my family and I used to have. He's still around. He's still great. And I went, oh, my God. I couldn't believe he was there. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a good, you may see your doctor there. You
Yeah.
don't know it. Milford area, that type of thing. Why not? They help out, too.
Yeah.
Is Dr. Kamali's wife still in the auxiliary?
She
Yes,
is.
she is.
Hello. They're a great family. Oh,
Yeah.
my. He was terrific to my son's father. Oh. Warm, caring. I mean, terrific GI doc. Hi, Dr. Kamali. Hello there. So there's going to be, I remember before, there was a cash bar. Okay. So do the waitresses come around you and ask you if you'd like juice or water?
No.
Do you get
have
water?
to- No.
No.
You get the water at the bar.
Correct.
Okay. And then if you want booze, you get that at the bar too.
Correct.
Right.
Okay,
Correct.
that's up to you.
Yep.
It's entirely up to you.
And then there's a coffee table, too.
And the coffee table. And you can pretty much pick where you sit. Or maybe
Yeah.
somebody's holding a place for you or something like
We
that.
we'll have a few reserved because some people have filled the
Yeah.
table with people, so
How many people were there the last time you did it?
that's a good question.
Lots.
Yeah, around 260, something like that. We're keeping it to about 240, 250 at the most this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, we don't want as many at a table.
Do you need helpers other than auxiliary folks? Do you need some volunteers to help out with just directing people and helping them do things?
No, we have enough people that we're all
You're
set.
doing okay. Okay, that's good. It's important, really
Yeah.
important.
Well, our members are great. I mean, they pitch in, they're going to help. We're going to set up the day before. So they're, it'll be all pretty much under control by the time we open.
What time are you guys going to get there?
Oh, the day of?
Yes.
Probably around 4.
4:30.
Yeah.
Who puts the tablecloths on the tables and gets that ready?
We
You
do.
guys?
Actually, Bev and I are doing most of that.
Do you know how many tables you're going to have?
30.
30. And you can fit 7?
We're doing 8.
8.
people
There
to
are
the table.
tables that will fit 10, but we're doing 8.
I know when we went, we had a good time. We met some, it's a nice way to make friends.
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
You don't know who it is, and you just start talking about the food and kidding around, and there you are.
Right.
So again, we've been talking with Andra Stone, and she is the president of the auxiliary at the Milford Regional Medical Center, and Bev Carver, who is also there, and she is their publicity officer. How can they reach you?
So they can reach us by doing the sales at the Atrium Cafe. They can certainly go in during the hours that we mentioned. And again, would you like me to repeat those
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
So they can come into the Atrium Cafe and on September 7th, 8th, 11th, and 12th from 11:30 to 2:30, and then again on September 7th and 12th from 4:30 to 5:30. They can also contact the foundation office, or they can call 508-259-0138 to purchase tickets as well.
Where is that? What department is that?
That's the foundation.
Foundation.
It's the management?
It's the foundation.
The
It's not
foundation.
in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
It's across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if people
it's on
don't
Water
know how to
Street.
get to the Portuguese Club, Prospect Heights, where is that? I mean, I'm sure I've been there, but I don't even know the name of the street.
Right.
A couple of different ways. You know where Francis Flowers is in Milford?
Yeah, right off of Grove Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were coming up from the hospital and going by Francis,
Going back to Upton.
right at that intersection, you would turn right, and it's right down there.
Oh, so you go down past the UMass Water Street is right. You go down that street, which eventually takes you to Main Street, but you don't go that far.
No, it's actually, I think it's like the first right off of 140. So if you're coming from 140 heading down Water Street towards downtown Milford,
Yeah.
it's a right-hand turn. And you follow that all the way down to the end of the street, and then you'll see the Portuguese Club.
Is it
So
big
if you were
labor-
coming from Upton and on 140,
Yeah, take a left.
when you got to those lights, you take a left.
Left.
And then there'll be something on the right.
Just a little ways down and on the right, and there's a sign saying Portuguese
Seen
Club.
that. And you go down there, and is it a big sign, or how are people going to notice the building?
They can't miss it.
They can't miss
You,
it.
you can't.
Beautiful
It's at the end of the
balloons?
street.
Put balloons out there. But, that's a good idea. What color is the building? Do you know?
It's brick.
Okay.
It's a brick building.
It's
Yeah.
brick building. Parking's cool?
It is. There's
Yeah.
plenty of
Plenty of
parking,
parking.
which is nice. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Now, when people come, how many people can they have with them? Just a spouse or a friend, or can they bring
Whatever
more?
they want.
Yeah.
Even the kids?
Even the kids.
And we
Absolutely.
discount for little kids.
Is there a price for the little kids?
$5.
$5. You got a little one. Taste of the towns. It gives them an idea of the different restaurants around here, and they can tell you what they like, right? I mean, these aren't just hot dog stands. These are really good places. In the Taste of the Towns, Andra, what's your favorite? I know maybe you're not supposed to say, but what's your favorite food?
I like it all.
You like it all.
I am not
You
fussy.
too?
I do too, absolutely.
Keep the plate.
You gotta keep circling around, yeah. I mean,
It's like you're stalking the table. You know?
really.
Do they have your business cards? I don't remember this at the time.
We urge them to bring publicity
Definitely.
because, this is good for them and their business. So.
Exactly. Now, who is, I forgot, is it Kevin, the president of the hospital?
No, Ed Kelly.
Ed
Ed
Kelly.
Kelly. Will Ed Kelly be there?
Yes, he
Yes, he
will.
will.
He will. Okay. If
And
you
he
wanna
will.
meet
He
him.
will welcome everybody when
Good. Well, then you could meet the president, the CEO of Milford.
He is wonderful.
Yeah.
He comes to every auxiliary meeting. He gives us an update on what's
He
going
just
on
kind
in
of
the
walks in and
hospital.
talks and shares.
He
Yeah.
Do they
does.
still sell coffee there or no anymore?
We haven't through COVID. We're talking about whether we can get back to that or not. And we wouldn't sell it. I mean, we'd give it.
Right.
So I wanted one other thing to say 'cause on the in-kind gifts that made the baskets, That was over $4,000 total if you added up what the things cost. But we also got sponsors. And Libby Loftus, who is our vice president, she was in charge of that. And it's around $7,000 of sponsors. So
What is
all
it again,
of
the 7,000? For? What's it for again, the 7,000?
all going to the hospital for the 4th floor.
Wow.
We made a commitment about 5-6 years ago that we would spend $125,000, would raise it for the 4th floor. Then COVID hit,
Yeah.
and we couldn't run
I remember the
anything.
talk about the 4th floor.
Yeah.
I think when we were in the emergency room recently, did someone say that they're building an extra part to the hospital in Hopkinton or out that way?
Medway.
In Medway.
Right.
What is it going to be? Not urgent care, but what?
To my knowledge, it is
Urgent
urgent care.
care.
It's going to be an urgent care.
As far as I know, yeah.
We've got quite a few around now.
Yes, we do.
A number of satellites around the area.
I've been to the one, I think Andra introduced it to me. It's right off 140 across from CVS.
Yeah.
Before you
Yes.
get to the job lot and the good stores and everything.
Right.
They're very good. I think there's another one
In
somewhere.
Franklin, and it is beautiful.
Okay, we got Franklin. Of course, I've been to White and
There's
Hill.
one in Hopkinton.
Hopkinton, been to that one too. So now there'll be one in Medway.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is going across the street from the hospital?
Don't know yet.
I haven't decided yet, or they haven't said yet what the plan is for that lot.
It wouldn't make sense to have an urgent care there. That'd be kind of, wouldn't that, because you got the ER.
I don't think it's needed right there. I think from what I've heard, it may be more medical offices.
Why not? Yeah, we've got the Edward M. Kennedy building now. We've got urgent care. Why not have another medical building? Sounds good to me.
And me, yeah.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think they're hiring more people, or is it still a staff shortage everywhere?
It depends on what it is. A little bit of everywhere. More nurses than doctors.
I know they're swamped at the ER. I know they are.
Yeah.
They do the best they can.
Yeah. I'll tell you with Milford Hospital, they have some of the best doctors. They came from the Boston hospitals. They came down and some of them were working 1 or 2 days a week. And then they decided, we love it at Milford. And they've transferred and quit those places and they're in Milford.
Beth, tell them again, how can they reach out to get tickets and information about this?
Okay, so you can visit the Atrium Cafe at the Milford Regional Medical Center on September 7th, 8th, 11th, and 12th from 11:30 to 2:30, and also on September 7th and 12th from 4:30 to 5:30. You can also, and that's to purchase tickets in advance. You can also purchase tickets at the door if they're still available, because as Andrew mentioned, we are limiting the number of tickets to be purchased.
Yeah,
So
you could
it'd be
get-
wise to purchase in
They
advance.
could get pretty stuffy in there if you put too many people, and then that could spread about.
Well, we've only got so many tickets.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
Yep.
so, okay, this is going to go, I want to tell you folks again, this is going to go benefit the 4th floor
Correct.
at Milford Regional Medical Center for the palliative care. What is palliative care, Andrew?
Well, it's care for people who are quite sick, have trouble
Very,
breathing.
very, very sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not hospice.
No, but hospice often ends up in there.
Yeah, so do they sometimes work together, hospice and palliative?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's on the 4th floor. The most wonderful thing is that they what do you call it, combined with Dana-Farber across the
Yes.
street. I mean, my husband went through chemo treatment, and it was so advantageous to have it like up 140, there's Dana-Farber, instead of having to go, even though we love the Worcester, I don't know, it still is closer. Okay, and the doctors know each other because his surgeon was at UMass, and his doctor at Dana-Farber, he was delighted, he knew him. So then he came back to see the doctor at Dana-Farber, and they all kind of know each other, which is really good, because he didn't put up with us at all that it was going to be the head guy at UMass in GI surgery, so that worked out very well. But I love the way it's right across from the
Yes.
hospital.
Yes.
We have a friend who lives in West Brookfield. He has to ride a van for 50 minutes to go to Springfield for chemo. I don't know if I would feel up to that. He's a trooper. Especially if it's a bumpy road.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can imagine, it can't be too pleasant. But That's when you live out there, that's what you're doing. We're lucky up here.
We are blessed to have this local hospital. We are so blessed, and to have Dana-Farber there, not having to go into Boston and fight the traffic, and when you're not feeling well. I mean, I can't imagine anything worse. We're so lucky.
That would be horrible.
Do I have 1 minute? I just would like to say the other offices who are not here. Our Vice President is Libby Loftus. Our Secretary is Don Murphy, and our Treasurer is Paula Tangretti, and they're all wonderful.
And then people can also join the hospital auxiliary. How do they do that?
Well, they can contact any one of the members, for sure. And then in November, the date is yet to be determined, we are going to have a membership drive. So they can contact us through the foundation. They'll be happy to answer any questions. It will be posted on our website through the foundation as well, or they can contact any one of the officers.
Would they, as a publicity officer, would they connect with you?
They certainly, our Vice President is in charge of membership.
Okay, all right.
And also, they'll be in a booklet on the table that night.
How many members do you have now?
Around 58.
16?
58.
15. And don't worry about age, because...
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the majority over 40, maybe?
The majority are.
Over 40, something like that. You could be 100 or 105 and nobody, come have fun. But you meet on Tuesday mornings, 9:30?
9:30 to 11.
Yeah.
And the only time we don't meet is July and August.
July and August, okay.
And we typically meet in a conference room at the Milford Regional Medical Center.
I know where it is. Well, nice big table. I remember that. And then you get a lot of different people there.
Yeah.
So again, we talked with Andra Stone, the president of the auxiliary at Milford Regional Medical Center, and Bev Carver, who's also in the auxiliary. She's the publicity officer. The 15th annual Taste of the Towns. Sample great foods from area restaurants, okay? It's $40 a person in advance. Let me see. You can call 508-259-0138 if you would like to talk more about it or find out more. September 7th, 8th, 11th, 12th, 11:30 to 2 p.m. and September 7th and 12th, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. right at the Atrium Cafe. So that would be at the cafeteria at the hospital?
Yes.
Who, when they walk, it's a nice big cafeteria. Who do they see when they walk in?
They will see signs. They'll all
There'll
be
be a
set
table,
up.
yeah, they'll know where to go. Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep.
the hospital is on the bottom floor? I mean,
Yes.
the cafe?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you go to the basement floor at the hospital.
Well, you just
and then-
go in the
The
main
first
door,
floor.
Yeah.
and then turn left, go all the way down to the end, and turn left again, and there you are.
Stop
So
in, yeah.
they'll be selling tickets for the event itself, but they'll also be selling raffle tickets and tickets for the 50-50 raffle as well during those
okay.
hours.
So that's the place to go for it all.
For it all, absolutely.
And don't forget to stop by the gift shop. That is more fun.
It
It's the
is.
stuffed animals, like right for the stuffed animals. At any hospital gift shop, I'm like, ooh. Sometimes they have the paperbacks
Yes.
and the puzzle books. And sometimes don't they have some little cute little tops or clothes?
They have quite a clothing line there now.
And baby stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. He's telling us we could talk for hours. Thanks for being with us. Good luck. Have
Thank
fun
you.
if you go. And we're going to have flyers up at the Upton Center, okay? So just look up at the bulletin boards out there where our new library and senior center are. And you can go over it again, what we've just talked about. So go and enjoy. And we'll see you next time by being my guest.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Riding on a shooting star, heading out toward a dream. Tomorrow's even closer than it seems.